Clarence TV speaking to Chelmsford City manager Robbie Simpson after win tonight here at Concord. Robbie, a big 3 points.
Yeah, huge. And I think we had the performance to go with it as well. I was really pleased with us on Saturday, but it was a lot tougher with 10 men, obviously, and I felt like we carried that on today. I think we struggled initially with their long ball, with their directness, and their early goal came from us just not getting to grips with it, really. We kind of needed to survive the first one, really, and we didn't, and we couldn't then clear our lines properly. That first attempt to get in our half from them, they remained in our half for a few minutes before the goal, and we switch off it. We allow the cross to come in a bit too easily and get done at the far post. And I guess the end to that, you've got to have credit to Concord. It was a good ball in and a good finish. But after that, I think we did get to grips with it, and we were excellent for the remainder of that first half. And I said, actually, just before we scored, I said we need to score before half time here, because we were really on top. And in actual fact, after our goal, we could have had a couple more and gone in ahead. So I just told them at half time, just keep doing what you're doing that last 25 minutes, half hour, and it will come. And I thought it wasn't going to. And then we get a penalty and missed the penalty, but brilliant from Gio to follow in. And yeah, a really pleasing performance, and obviously a huge 3 points for us.
Yeah, it was a similar game to the one we had last year here, with going 1-0 down early and coming from behind to win. The first time we've done that since that game. So sort of remembering that game, I suppose, was the key to winning this one.
Yeah. Now you mention it, it's very similar to that game. I thought we were excellent that day as well, and dominated for large parts, other than conceding it early. So yeah, really similar. I'm a bit disappointed to learn that we've not won from going behind since then. Yeah, hopefully we don't have to wait that long again. But yeah, it was just a really pleasing performance. I think to a man, everybody contributed towards the win today. You know, they as much dominance as we had, and we should have scored more and been really comfortable in the game. We weren't, and Concord, you know, the amount of ball they put in your box, you know, they make you defend, and they got on the end of one in the second half, and Eddie's done his job and made a great save to tip it over. So everybody to a man played their part in the victory tonight, and the subs did too. When the subs came on, they were very mature in their play.
I suppose we haven't got like Harry Lodovica playing today, so we haven't got a big forward, so sort of playing through them rather than over them was the key. And Odi Alpha with that direct run, a good finish from Michael for the first goal.
Yeah, I thought the first goal was outstanding. You know, a quick switch of play, and then went forward with it. We didn't just switch it slowly and then slowly keep possession again. We switched it and then went quickly. And it was the first time, I said, our goal was the first time where Jazzy actually was brave enough to go beyond Odi, which allowed him the space to come inside. And yeah, it was a really well worked goal. Great finish from Michael. And we had more of those. Situations. We played some great stuff today on not an easy pitch. It's actually miles better than it was last time we were here, but it wasn't an easy pitch. So to play that well and find pockets and space, and our touches were really good. First touches were really good, which enabled us to play quickly as well. So yeah, I liked what I saw in that sense, and probably that first 10 minutes we didn't do that. We went long and direct, and that wasn't what we needed to do today. We needed to be bright and go quickly and make sure the person we were passing to could have a good first touch forwards. And I say, other than that first 10 minutes, I'm really pleased.
And is there going to be penalty practice in training on Thursday? Because we scored the rebound today, but we've missed sort of 3 of our last 4 now, I think.
Yeah, well, we haven't had penalty practice since before we played York in the FA Trophy, where everybody scored apart from one person. So maybe we need to go back and do that again.
Yeah, and he was a big keeper there, and he probably kept him in it in the second half because we peppered him before we finally scored. And good to see that we've had a sort of a succession of shots at a keeper, and he's had to make a lot of saves.
Yeah, he did. I thought he made some great saves, and I could be critical of our players and think that you shouldn't give him a chance, but he's there to make saves that that maybe he shouldn't, and he did that today. And like I say, the performance warranted a high scoreline from us, and the efforts on goal probably shows that as well. But yeah, you come up against the keeper in good form, and keeps them in the game, and keeps us a bit nervous, wanting the final whistle. So yeah, hopefully we can dispatch those better. But fair play to their keeper.
And we're back at home on Saturday against Worthing, and we've gone above tonight. But we won't have Dave Winfield, but we got Frankie Terry back tonight, who come on for his second debut, I suppose.
Yeah, really pleased. It was important that we got Frankie down as quickly as possible, especially with Dave's 2-game suspension and Cameron's injury. Obviously, Ade was missing again tonight. Just I feel for him because we had to throw him in on Saturday more than what we wanted to. We probably wanted to give him what we gave Frankie today, but he was exceptional on Saturday. But he felt like it was too soon to recover for tonight. But we hope he'll be fine for Saturday. But really important to bring Frankie back. The lads absolutely love him. He loves being here, and he'll be a big player for us.
I suppose Reece Grant went out today as well, but we've got Simeon and Harry Lodovic on their way back from injury. So is that the situation going forward into Saturday?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, the registration deadline is coming up. We'd like to do 1, maybe 2 more. So we'll be trying to do that, but they've got to be the right person and right character. We need people that want to fight for the badge, fight to get in the team, and fight to win points, and ultimately stay in the playoffs now and progress higher up the league than this. I feel like we can. I feel like we're a good enough team to finish in the top 3, and ultimately I hope we do that. And people say playoffs are a lottery, but we've got to get in them, and then we've got to win them.
And Worthing on Saturday, they played a very footballing style at their own ground. Interesting to see how they fare at Melbourne.
Yeah, it will. I don't think they'll change. So they're very good at what they do, and that's proven with where they are and the amount of goals they scored. And so it'll be a really tough test. We're going to have to be very, very good on Saturday. Okay, well done tonight, Simo, for the away win, and get back to Melbourne on Saturday. Cheers, Ben. Thank you.